Hola, es Fernanda. I wanted to just make a quick video as like an extension of what I talked about yesterday. Yesterday I talked about this theme of what are you unwilling to do in order to achieve something, to get somewhere. And I actually realized I got the book wrong. I was actually talking about Excuses Begone by Dr. Dyer. Wishes Fulfilled is also a good book, but it talks about something different. So that's just a note. But I wanted to talk about the excuses aspect because asking that question, what are you unwilling to do, brings up two things. One, it brings up blocks that could be interfering, and or it's allowing you to face its honesty and truth within yourself of what you actually want and what you think that you want. And so that's good in aligning you with your goals and your values, right? But then the excuses aspect, something that I was practicing was not naming them as excuses, but noticing what thoughts have been coming up and like which ones have been the most often coming up. Because those, you could label them as excuses, but when you label them as excuses, I feel like that causes resistance. Whereas if you just notice like, wow, I've been seeing those thoughts pass repeatedly. What is that thought telling you? Because that can be two things. Like one, it can be that it's just it's a neural pathway, right? It's like, it's been repeated so many times that it's just there. And that's important because it brings me to this other aspect of when you're changing, that voice gets louder because it's like a part of you is dying. You're not feeding that loop anymore and it wants to stay alive. And in order for it to stay alive, you have to keep feeding it and you have to keep thinking about it. But when you don't do that and you think differently, and using that exercise, for example, you find whatever the thought or block is, and then you counter it, like, okay, well, what is the alternative? What can I actually do about this? What is the new belief that I want to set in place? Then you're not feeding that old one, and then you can move into whatever this new version is asking you to step into. And when you can become aware of where it's actually blocking you, where it's actually putting up a wall, then you can change it. But the key is don't resist it, because when you resist it, then you're just going to keep pushing it away more. Whereas if you just accept, okay, I think this thought, maybe you can think back to where it came from if you want, and then you can let it go and decide, I don't want to think that way anymore. But yeah, I feel like if you just think of it as a thought instead of an excuse, then you're more likely to get around it. And honestly, just facing it, like being truthful with yourself, being honest, that is what's going to help you change things, because you can only change things that you've actually faced. So just come at it with curiosity and don't judge yourself for whatever reason you would have chosen those beliefs in the past or reinforce them. Like, you don't have to do that anymore. And I just want to check if I have any more notes on that. Okay, yeah, that last thing was just that it's up to you to decide if you want to change, if you want to step into that new version that's required of you. And that's going to mean making some changes. It's going to mean you have to think differently, and you might have to believe something new about yourself, of what you're capable of and what's possible for you. And it's not easy, but it's not impossible. So yeah, just something to reflect on. If anything resonated, I'd love to hear your perspective. I'm sending you lots of love, and I'll see you in the next video.